Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What is going on? What is going on? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Live streaming. Get it all squared away. Little TGC rounds today. And there is a shot that has absolutely changed a lot of things for me. I'm going to be playing PGA Road to Masters. I will not be playing that today. I'm strictly playing PGA Tour 2K25 right now. So that's going to be TGC Tours today. That's going to be the focus of today. Going to open up with a quick little challenge here. See if one of these challenges warm me up, and then we'll dive on in. Just wanted to say thank you for the videos. Ball, line, win calculations. You got it, Julian. That's what it's all about. Which is better in my opinion? Hands down, PGA Tour 2K25 is the best golf game I've ever played. It took the multiplayer aspect of PGA Tour 2K23. It took all of the challenges, the characters, the graphics of EA Sports Road to the Masters, combined them into one game. And it's absolutely fantastic. What I gotta do? Record 3 green in regulations, finish 2 holes, -2 or better. Okay. You got it. Anytime. Just doing a quick little challenge here. Ooh. And we're playing, oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 3 pars or better. Well, I gotta start over then. Also, I wanted to change the difficulty because I want to use this as a little warm-up before we hop into TGC. TGC cut line's pretty low. Only 15, so we use this as a little warm-up. What's up, Jimmy? You on tonight? Let's do a little Masters difficulty here. The choke shots. You're going to see a lot of choke shots today. You're going to see a lot of choke drives. You're going to see a lot of choked. I've been testing it out, and I'm going to tell you, it might be one of the most OP shots in the absolute game. Absolutely insane stuff, what I'm seeing from the choke shots right now. It wasn't like this early on in the game. They definitely tweaked it sometime that I hadn't been tracking. Jimmy, probably 6:30. Depends if I make the cut or not. Oh, wow. This green's slippery. Gotta make this one coming back up. Currently using Magician build, including club fittings. I know you said that power plays a factor in how far the ball travels, but I'm still overshooting, undershooting a lot. Is it a transition issue? Sounds like a transition issue. Are you hitting your transition mark? What a shot. Nope, you play 3-click. So you're hitting... Oh my god. These are like ghost screens on this challenge. You play 3-click. You're overshooting and undershooting a lot. So you're hitting it over... What's your rhythm? Do you have rhythm? You should have rhythm on 3-click too, right? I don't play much 3-click, so I'm asking a lot of questions I'm not too sure about. So I can better understand what you got going on. I didn't realize that you have a timer to play these. I'm gonna have to play. Oh man, I have to play this really quickly. I got 25 seconds to finish this. I'm gonna have to 2-putt from here in 20 seconds, which shouldn't be a problem. In order to complete this challenge. It's like speed golf. Hopefully I didn't hit it too far. Oh no, I hit it way too far. Chip in at the buzzer? No. Just a bit too short here. Alright, I think we're ready to go though. Sounds good, Jimmy. Do I think the game makes a real difference to the game when you just moving sliders in the archetypes? Do you think the games make a real difference to the game, or are we just moving the gems? So by gems you mean fittings, I'm assuming? Like the next level up? Is that what you're asking? Alright. TGC Tours cut line is -15. I'm going to tell you guys right now there's going to be a video about the choke shots, choked approach shots. It is a fantastic shot. I don't know when they made this adjustment, or maybe I just misjudged it all along, but it is hands down. If you have a golfer that has a lot of power, choke shots are an absolute diabolical weapon for you. All right. Actually, let's keep that. Let's get a little tranquil music, you know. Let's vibe out here. Let's chill a little bit, and then we'll crank it up a little bit. We'll get the momentum going. Yes, absolutely, Julian. I'm sorry, Granville. Does the gems make a difference? They 100% make a difference, because they're essentially like adding points to your attributes for free. So if you only have a 90, you're going all the way up to a potential 99 overall, which is, there's a massive difference between 90s and 99s. So they absolutely make a difference, especially the higher you go, the more free attributes that you're getting. The transition and rhythm are really easy for 3-click. My issue is that I don't really understand how, when I use a club, to adjust for elevation, wind, lie in the ball. All right, so sit back, relax, Julian. And I'm going to walk you through it. You're going to watch me play this round, and each shot I will walk you guys through it, so that way you can better understand how and when to adjust for clubs. How's that sound? Sound good? Hell yeah. All right. We got a lot of wind. So first off, you got to really pay attention to, we got a lot of wind here. So it's about halfway full. The circle is about half full with dark blue, which means we're playing somewhere between an 8-mile-an-hour wind and a 15-mile-an-hour wind today. So we need to adjust for that. We're going to hit a lot of choke shots here today. You're going to see a bunch of those. Because if you guys just pay attention to this, right? So this is your tee shot. Pay attention to the little tickers at the top and the bottom here. Power drive, look how small they got, right? So this is your base drive. Watch how big they get. They almost double in size. And I have a video coming out about this. But this is where the game, choke shots is where the game was before they made it more difficult. This is where Masters was prior to Season 2. Now this is where Masters is for Season 2. So choke shots essentially moves you to a pro level on Season 2 and or what Masters was on Season 1. You're on TGC Tours 23. Do I have to requalify for 25? Yes, you do. You have to requalify for 25. New game, new qualifying. PS5 took crap last night. Jump for 1 ballot. Light stays. How can I recoup my player if I buy a new PS5? You just got to log into your PS5 account, and then your player will be there. If you have a if you saved everything to the cloud, if you saved it internally, I would get an external hard drive and copy everything over, or have somebody get everything copied over to an external hard drive and then plug that in. But if you saved everything to the cloud, the PS5 cloud that is, then you should be fine as soon as you log back in. All right. We got a spinner. We're going to hit a little spinner action here. Start this. I want to be... I don't know what this green firmness is, but I'm assuming it's going to kick a little bit to the left off of this lie here. Might be a little bit shorter than I wanted. Little underswing there. Is it high enough? Come on, let's start off with a bird. Let's start off with a birdie. Nope. What I mean is, are we just pushing sliders and archetypes? This time the sculptor, next time it may be greenskeeper. I guess I'm kind of just not understanding what the question is here by pushing archetypes. Like, are my season updates just moving sliders? Is that what you're asking? How do you know how far a ball is typically going to travel? Here, hold on. So in the bottom, it says 296 yards. So that's how far it's going to carry. Now you have to look into elevation. So in the bottom of my right screen, it says 10 feet down. So you divide by 3 because every 3 feet is 1 yard. So that's going to be 3 yards down. So my driver should carry 299 yards. Now I have a little bit of wind helping, so that should also help. Stay in the fairway. All right, so in this situation, Julian, I got 159 yards to the flag. This club maxed out at 100% would be 159 yards. If I move it down, I'm only going to hit 90% of 159 yards. So 90% of 159 is probably like 152, 153, something around there. And then you look at elevation, so it's up 5 feet, so divide by 2 there. So it's actually playing 161 yards. Now you look at the wind. The wind is behind and helping a little bit. So it's kind of on a diagonal, so it's really not helping that much. It's less than, it's probably like 2 or 3 yards. So this flag is actually probably playing 158. I want to hit it a little bit short. So this is going to actually be pretty good. I am in a little bit of a rough lie. So the ball won't travel 100% because of the penalty from the rough. Come on, break in, break in, break in. All right, 2 pars won't kill us to start. We're going to get it going. More putting and swing changes today. I did not do any swing. Are you saying like the game put out an update for more swing changes? Oh, I don't even know what this lie is, to be honest. We're going to try to just mash it through it. All right, we got to turn it up. We got to lock in here. I got my recovery shot? I had no recovery shot. Where do I go to qualify? Well, you got to make sure you sign up first on TGCTours.com. And then once you do that, you go, they'll tell you on their website what the qualifying league is. A lot of times it's challenge circuit, but it might be something different. Might be something different today. So you just got to go check that out. No worries. So yeah, when you go on there at the bottom, it'll say qualifying and it will tell you which one to play. Make sure you have third party turned on in your settings. All right, even par through 3. Let's lock in. Straight into the wind. So in this one, Julian, we got 170 yards. I have a club here that goes 173, but I care about the pin. All I care about is the pin. Up 7 feet, so 2 extra yards. So it's playing 172. We're going pretty straight into a wind here that's about 8-9 miles an hour. So that's going to be about 12 additional yards. So I need to hit a 182-yard club just to get to the flag. So this is exactly what we're going to hit. If I end up a little bit left of this flag, that'll be all right. A little closed. We hit the right number. I just hit a little bit closed there. 16, you were right there. Is round 2 easier? Or is it both in pretty heavy winds? Usually it takes me about a round to really get into it, but I'm gonna get it going here. Just a bunch of pars right now. 2 bad lies, couldn't really go at the flag, but we should be able to go at this one here. All right, come on. Let's kick this birdie party off. There we go. All right, 1 under. Here we go. Shot 10 under, 6 under, 13, 13. So second round was pretty tough. Oh, so 350-yard drive. Pretty easy getting there. The greens, the shadows on this course are pretty gnarly. All right, so we got a little wind behind us, up 5, so it's playing 224 because 219 plus 5 is 224. Got a little wind behind me. If I'm short, that's actually pretty okay. I'm gonna hit a choked 3-iron, which should get it to... No, I'm going to hit a regular 5-iron because it's on that upslope. I don't think the wind's going to help me that much here. Oh, get over it. Just a little bit closed again. There we go, though. Little tap in bird. Get us a 2 under. All right. Like I said, cut line is 15 under right now. Base 1 up is right on the line. We're going to try to help him out. Are you always looking at the maximum distance your club carries compared to the distance of the pin? No. So I only look at, so for instance, like I only care about where the pin is. So in the bottom left, it says 2 pin, 213 yards. I don't care how far my clubs go. I'll find a club that works for the yardage. So 213 yards up 3 feet means 1 extra yard. So it's 214 yards. Now I look at the wind. Now the wind is more cross than it is in my face, but it is slightly in my face. So that would probably be about a 4-mile-an-hour wind. It's actually an 8-mile-an-hour wind, but you cut it in half because it's on a cross angle here. And so it's like slightly in my face, so it'd pretty much be like an extra 3 yards. So I said 214 plus an extra 3, so 217 if I want to carry the flag. But now I'm analyzing the green, and I really want to be putting from like this spot right here. So short is better, left is definitely better as well. So if I hit 205, That should land, roll out about 4 yards, get it to 209. That's going to give me about a 4-yard putt. It's a little bit longer than I want, so I'm just going to extend it a little bit. We're going to have to draw this one in there too. So a little bit shorter than I wanted, but it's in the right spot. Like, look how little movement I have here. If I was further left or I was behind that flag, you're hitting downhill with a lot more slope and elevation. Sometimes it's okay not to be right next to the flag, as long as you're giving yourself good looks at the putt. Gotta break a touch. Come on, you gotta break a touch. Damn. That was a good putt. That was a good hole. Can't be mad at that. I pushed it. It was just a little push. Cannot be mad at that. Par 4, 519 into the wind. I got to hit a power drive here. Draw a ball. Draw more. Draw a little bit more. Oh, man, I can't be in the tall stuff on this hole. All right. We have a little backstop here, so we can use these slopes. These slopes are going to feed it to the hole, but I got to make sure I get there. So it's playing up 6 feet, so it's actually playing 221 into 8 miles an hour, so that's probably 231 just to carry the flag. I am coming out of the rough, so it's not going to carry as far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this 5 wood, and I'm just trying to get it back there as far as I possibly can. Use those slopes. We're going to have an uphill putt at it. Break a little bit more. Come on. Gave myself a little bit more than I wanted here. Pretty good, though. Nah, no worries. No worries. You got it, Zoglug. I'm here to help you guys. Wednesdays, stream night is your night. You guys ask whatever questions you want. I'm just going to be here, and I'm going to help you out. So, I just want to carry this bunker. If I hit regular drive, I should carry this bunker, but I really got to hit fairways. You got to hit fairways in this course, because if you're in any of this stuff, you're sacrificing a lot of clubs. So my guy naturally hits a draw in this situation. So this wind helps because I'm going to draw it into the wind and it's going to hit more of a straight ball flight. So I can aim a little bit more left, knowing that it's going to push my ball to the right. So you see how it's pretty much a straight ball flight and it went right down the middle? I don't have to worry about drawing so much because I have that. Appreciate that, Granville. Yeah, this is a tough course. There's a lot of, like, that was a perfect drive right down the middle, and look where I am. Can I just help explain transition versus rhythm? Yeah, so transition is going to be like your transition point in the swing, right? If you're hitting a partial swing, essentially what is max power? So like in this situation, 100% is the 100% of the club. It's all 142 yards. But if I move it down to 87%, this is you're reducing your transition. You're reducing how far your club needs to go backwards. So if this would be a full swing, this would be a half swing. So you got to figure it out. So your belt is always 75%. Your shoulder is always 100%. And then in the middle is like your 85 to 90%. So that is transition. Rhythm is how fast or slow you push forward from that transition point. All right, so in this situation, we got 139 yards, up 7 feet, so that's 2, so it's 141 yards. We got 7 mile an hour wind, 7 to 8 mile an hour wind with where it is. directly helping in this situation. So we know we get less than 1 for 1 when it comes to win. So that's really about 5 yards of help carry wise. So 141, it's also going to roll out a little bit more. We're actually looking to probably play 136, 135. When we look in at the green here, we just want to avoid being over here. If we're putting anywhere right in this zone here, we're ideal A1 situation. Good look at birdie here. So all we care about is that. We're in the rough a little bit, so it's going to need to go an extra yard or so. We can hit a little choked approach here, which is going to lower the ball flight a little bit, and it should just not run out as much. So we're going to hit this 135 choked approach. Don't have any slope really too much, and we're just going to try to keep it a little bit short of this flag. Little right there should kick off this hill a little bit. Hopefully it spins. We're giving ourselves a good birdie look. What up, A-Bomb? Bang. What is a good swing thought for rhythm? I feel like I struggle with that more than anything. So if you're somebody who is normally a plus rhythm swinger, means that you're over swinging, I would try to slow. It's all about pushing forward, right? So how fast, for instance, from this point, the top point, if you push, you guys probably can't see, but if you push really quickly, you can see plus 2 seconds. If you're somebody who's always really slow, usually people who don't like finish all the way through to the target. So that one's negative. So you have to push faster in that situation. What I like to do is I always try to like match the speed. I like to pull it back at a speed, push it forward at that same speed that I pushed it back. Equal your tempo, your backswing to your front swing. This directly translates to real life golf. It directly translates to a lot of things. We can drive this green with a nice little choked approach here. If I go in any of these bunkers, I'm not worried. I can easily get in and out of them. Telling you, choked approach shots are it's insane. I was reading some comments. People told me to check it out. I checked it out, and it's absolutely insane stuff. I'm afraid that this ball might run all the way off the green, but I'm going to do my best to keep it on the green. And by that, completely slip my finger off the stick. Damn it, man. That was so stupid. All I wanted to do was land it right here, and I just sweaty-handed it. I did it again. Sweaty-handed it. It's alright, though. It's a good par. What build do I use? Magician build. Season 2 Magician build is on the channel if you want to go check that out. Too spicy, you got it. I don't have a swing rhythm at all. I let my stick fly halfway through the swing and let the computer take over my swing. So that could be a very big problem when it comes down to swinging. Like I can hit 350-yard choked approach shots is absolutely insane. So in this situation, we're going 131 yards, up 3 feet, or up 3 yards, so 134. The wind behind me is pretty much canceling that out. If I hit a nice little choked approach shot into this, I can pretty much hit the number that I'm looking for here. And you just got to make the putts. At the end of the day, it's all about whether or not you make putts. Bang! Hey, if it's working for you, that's all that matters. 4 under through 11. We got to get at least to 7. There wasn't a lot of par 5s in this, I've noticed. Not a lot of par 5s. We're going to split these 2 bunkers right here. Beautiful tee shot. Long par 5 here. Probably should have hit a power drive. Maybe I can chase it up there, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Come on. Let's get a big eagle here. Big eagle. All right. Got a downhill putt. I do not want to hit this too long. Just kind of lag it on up there. Make sure we ensure ourselves a nice little bird. I overswung it. But it might just work out. It might just work out. Let's go. Big bird. We're grooving. I don't like playing a full 18 holes before I hop on stream. I like to just dive right on into it. But man, it really does take me like 5-6 holes to get warmed up. All right, this should be a pretty easy birdie. I gotta get a good one here. 108, down 5, so 106, but I got 3 helping, so it's really like 101. Count the boxes, so this should be pretty much flag right here. Come on. Stay ball. Ah. Wanted to be on the right side. Not want to be over here. We can make this one too, though. Stay up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. Bang. Plus 25 in this tournament this week, swinging like that. Hey, long as you don't care, just have a good time with it. How did you get amethyst clubs so fast? I'm struggling to get ruby with at least 2 hours a day. My career mode is how I do it. And what I do is I don't apply any fittings. And I just play the My Career mode. And I complete the challenges. I also have the season pass. I don't know if you have the season pass. I just play the My Career mode really quickly, 2 rounds. I have a video on how I set it all up. Do the sponsors. If you haven't done them already, you get points for playing against the other like pros. And then you buy Evo tools. Every 750 points I had, I just bought Evo tools until I had enough for everybody. Let's go. Big drive here. You got it. My goal is to play well. For me, the game is all about power. What power you can control. You have to, yeah, definitely have to be a good putter. I definitely agree with that. All right, we gotta take advantage of this. Got to take advantage of this. Look at, like, there's no beads moving right where my cursor is. If I'm putting from here, I feel confident I can make that putt. Now, pay attention here, though. Like, I have a red slope under my feet. So what that's going to do, it's going to kick my shot off to the right. So it's not going to start at my marker. It's actually going to start over the bunker. So in this situation, I have to move it a little bit more to the left to account for that. See how the ball started out right? You got to pay attention to that. When your guy doesn't look like he's standing on flat ground, make sure you're paying attention to that. Let's go. 8 under. 7 off the cut line. We're starting to heat up here. We're starting to heat up here, boys. Par 5. Give me a par 5, man. All right. Got to make sure I'm in the fairway on this one. We're going to hit a choke drive. You have seen all of my videos. I did not have choked shots in my tee skills. This is a recent, very new recent thing. So you just have to know, I'm not trying to make you mess up, but I really, last night I was testing all of this stuff out and I was like, man, I gotta choke shot this stuff. All right, so 81 yards, up 11 feet. So 485 yards. Wind is more cross than anything, not really going to do anything. So if I hit an 85-yard shot, which is going to be like right here, I should be pin high. Got a little slope that way again. It's got to spin a little bit. There we go. Didn't really want to mess with that downslope, so I'd rather be up here and putting than, you know, accidentally spin it all the way off the green. You're risking bringing bogey into play at that point. Break, 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 break. Damn. So I hit it a little bit too hard. Hey, that's a good hole though. Good hole. All right, 259 down 5, 254 into probably. Wow, did you see that wind just completely change right there? They must have dynamic wind on. That's pretty cool. So it's really playing like 255. This 5 wood, if I hit a choked version of it, might not run all the way up there. I can hit a choked 3 wood. Definitely run back there. Just gotta chase a little bit to the left. Not an easy par 3 here. I mean, any par 3 that's 250 yards, you're kind of just trying to make do with what you got. Gave it a run, just slight underswing. All right, let's finish out strong. There's a lot of birdies in play here. There's not a lot of par 5s. I think we're coming up on a par 5 here right now, though. Oh, no. Still no par 5 here. I want to hit a power drive here. I got to try to get something out there into this wind. Here we go. I got the distance. I got to take advantage of it. All right, pitching wedge. Look at this green. All right, so you got this slope that should kick it this way, this slope that kicks it this way. I hit draws, so I would like to land it right here and let this slope just kick it on down. Now I got 153, no elevation. Wind is going to hold it straight. So actually, if I hit a draw right at this, the wind should blow it back for me here. So I'm going to aim it right here and hit a pretty full choked approach at it. The wind should... What do we got? All right, so that's going to kick it left. Wind's going to kick it right. Those two should offset each other. So now, I know it's getting a little confusing here, but gotta... So this is going to start the ball to the left. The wind is going to then push it back to the right. But you should always play for start line before wind. Wind is going to eventually work its magic, but the slope of this green will kick it back to the left. Wind should straighten it out. This slope should just move it down a little bit, right where our tick mark is. Not the easiest of greens to be putting on, to be honest. Let's go. Big bird. At 9? All right, we're only... Oh, and a par 5. If we can get a birdie here, that puts us at 10 under. First round. I think that's pretty respectable. It took me a little while to get going here. We need a... I'm hitting power drive. I'm going to risk it. Hell yeah. Piped it. Piped it. All right, we got a 3-iron into a par 5 green. Little backstop. Not too much wind. This should be a really perfect club, to be honest. Perfect. I did what I wanted to do. Just got to let this hill take it on down to the flag now. Hell yeah. Eagle putt. Break a little bit more. I just hit the power. I actually had a bad rhythm there. But hey, it's good bird. Good bird. What up, Cooper? What do you think about a tech build with max base power so I can put 3 contact fittings, 2 power fittings on irons and wedges? Max base power. So you meaning like you're not applying any power to it? Is that what you mean by max base power? Or do you mean max power, meaning you're putting everything on power and you're putting everything else on contact? I would kind of just check out my tech build and then just tweak it based off of what you think. But power is very important. You're seeing here, it is mightily important when it comes down to playing better, getting the ball to stop quicker, hitting further. You know, like how I had hit pretty much 1.5 3-woods. Oh wow, heavy wind. Had to hit pretty much 1.5 3-woods this entire 2 rounds, or 1 round that I played, because I have such good power. Power drive straight into the wind. Did they take the spinner out of the 62 degree? Oh no, it's right here. I was like, what the hell? Come out with a birdie on a par 4 into about a 20-mile-an-hour wind is that's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Same thing into this wind. I'm hitting into these winds. I have to have my power drive on pretty locked. All right, so everything's running away from this flag. In windy, oh, the wind's just jumping down now. All right, so 156 up 157. That's definitely like plus 14 wind. 171 is the club I need. I actually want to hit a full shot here so that it spins a little bit more. The wind's just stopping it like a wall. Bang. 67 power, 75 contact. I have a magician build like your video. I love your extra power. I'm conflicted with the extra path contact correction on tech. Have you checked out my tech build that I rolled out for season 2? Because I added a lot more power to it. It is pretty much, it's 79 power for irons, wedges, and woods, and then driver, it actually gets 290 yards. So it's pretty good. So I would just check that out. I definitely tweaked it for more power. Oh no, it's in the bunker. Come up short. Yo, what kind of lie is that? Really? That's such a crappy lie. Ugh. I don't even know what's going to happen with this. It might just shoot out straight. Yeah, my sculptor build I really like. It's got max. It's like a powerhouse. The sculptor build should have been the powerhouse, and you should have just dropped the powerhouse build. I really don't see any real use for that powerhouse, unless you're playing on like a pro-am difficulty. I don't even know what's going to happen with this shot right now. Like it's so this thing could go so many different directions. Oh wow, it came out straight. Oh. That's crazy. That's literally just so crazy. I know I was on a downslope, but like that thing came out like a missile. This is round 2. Second round. Cut line is minus 15. This would be an epic par. Slight overswing. Alright, let's just take our medicine and move on. That's just such a unlucky break. Yeah, exactly. Magician, you can do anything with the magician build. It's so versatile. Yeah, I love my my sculptor build as well. But magician is just more feasible for right now. But I do have to just tweak it a little bit more. Now that I'm playing more choked approach shots, I could definitely see my sculptor moving to the top of my list. Everybody loves like the 95 swing path with the technician, like off the base, but I don't know. I think you eventually just end up at the exact place where the magician is with less, you get a little bit more swing path and less power. All right, let's get this one right back. Woo! Right on the edge. 100 swing path builds. That's easy. Just do magician and throw one fitting on it. I mean, do a technician build and throw one fitting on it. But you're not going to see that big of a benefit from 99 to 95. You're more of just like wasting fittings at that point. All right, up 3, so 104. Then we got into probably about 7. So 111. All right, so this should be a pretty good number. It's a pretty strong wind, but I got a little hill there that should help out. Ah, I pushed it. Stay on the green. I hit an open swing. Still good look at it though. Stay up. Stay up. Let's go. Big time. Let's go. Who needs pars? Pars are overrated. 13 under, 2 off the cut line. Here we go. People say that they don't need spin from power because they have like high shaping with their technician builds, but I think that's BS. Because it can get very slippery very quickly when it comes down to those builds of shaping too much. Uh-oh. It's okay. I wasn't getting there anyway in this wind. Maybe I was. Gotta get a bird here. Here we go. All right, I'm going to play a little bit faster now that I've talked through a lot of these, but if you guys do want more, just let me know and I'll stop and make sure I add in some things here and there, all right? 197 crosswind. Definitely have not nerfed the choke. If they nerfed it, it's still in a crazy good spot. Unless they've nerfed it since I started this stream, because I've hit it like a ton of times already. Gosh. Damn, that was such a good putt. I mean, I have nerf choked and nerf tee shots, I think are A1. What's going on? My driver only hits 287, but I think anywhere from 330 to 340 drives, and that's without the power drive. I mean, hey, that's all you really need, to be honest. It's all you really need. But it also depends on the course. Like, if the fairways are fast and firm, if you're playing on something a little bit softer, you might struggle a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, really when 287 to 294, the difference comes down to what clubs you're hitting into the greens, right? So yes, that's still good and still very feasible, but a lot of times you with a 287 might be hitting a 9 to a 7 or to a 6 iron, where I'm hitting a wedge most often, or all the way up to an 8 iron maybe max. So I just have more spin, more control over those shots, and that's really essentially why. You have more options of shot types. But 287, I mean, whatever works for you, that's all that matters. $160, $155. Should kick off this hill and right at the flag. Money. Hell yeah. Line that baby up. To make the cut? Ah, not this hole. Been hitting some red powers, red rhythms today. What rank are you on TGC Challenge Circuit A? I'm on A, right below the pro circuits. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not. Appreciate that, so the videos get around to other people. All I ask in return for all the things that I try to do to help you guys all out. It's all I ask in return. A little like, a little subscribe, pass the videos around to your friends. Up to 139, 145. I actually think this is going to be pretty good. Oh, I hit it closed. Damn, that was a good number too. I just hit it closed. Break a little bit. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Damn. Bang. Top of the leaderboard for the tourney. If you win this week, that means you're automatically promoted. I don't think it's too much of a grind for a new character. Especially if you have the VC. Like, if you have a character that's already, like, fully kitted up, then I don't think it's too big of an issue. Why is it limiting my... Thank you. Little tie spinner action here. How about a little tie spinner? Bang! Let's go. Little tie action. Little tie spinner. Do I go to CCA or Pro? You go up, automatic promotion to the next level above you. Like and subscribe for that. My God. Stay out of that bunker. I use the tie spinner a lot when I'm going downhill on fast greens. Alright, so this one's a little bit tougher, right? So I'm going to give you some options, Julian. Take notes. Here we go. Give you some options here. So hitting into the wind is the hardest part of this game. We have 160 yards to the flag. We're up 10 feet, so we're hitting uphill 3 yards. So it's actually 163. The wind's spinning on me right now, so it's really not helping my example that I'm trying to give to you right now. God damn it. Come back, wind. Now it's a crosswind. But, for instance, 163 yards is the number we want to hit. We're going into the wind. It's probably about a 13-yard addition because the wind's probably around like 10 or so. And if you guys hear this guy mowing his lawn, I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it other than break his lawnmower. So that's 176. So 163 is 176. Now I could hit a full 176 club, which would be I'd take my 82 club and then I'd move it down a little bit. So in this situation, the more you club up and the more you lower your transition, the more you take a half swing, the lower the ball is going to fly, the less the wind is going to affect it. So a good rule of thumb that I always use is every time you club up, take a quarter away from the wind. So if the wind is, 8 miles an hour and you club up and then you bring it back to that same spot, that's only a 6 mile an hour wind. If you club up a second time and then you bring it back to that same spot, that's a 4 mile an hour wind. So that will help you manage the high wind situations. So in this situation, we said it's 176 yards. So that would be the back of the green here. This is 176 yards. So I've clubbed up once to the 7-iron. Now if I club up again to this club here, the wind is not going to be affecting it as much. So instead of 176, it's actually going to be about 170, which will be like right here. So this is what we're going to hit here. But the wind keeps spinning on me now. I can't hit this club anymore, but that's because the wind's changed. But that's essentially what we are looking for there. I just got to kind of hit because this wind can't make up its mind. But I hope that kind of made some sense for you. And you can see now we're just about right where we wanted to, putting uphill. The wind didn't push it as much to the left as I thought it was going to because it was kind of swirling on us there. But I hope that example kind of helped you understand options in the wind. Looks like I'm going to make the cut line, Jimmy. So probably 645. How are people cheating in this game? Kick ass in the tournament. People cheat by getting Cronuses and or rigging their controllers. Go in that bunker. I don't want to be over here. Well, I can hit a long flop. Stay up. God damn. Anyone else having a problem with the green reader activating? I have unlocked it with my greenskeeper. Maxed out, skilled both. It's never available when I putt. So, greens reader just shrinks the boxes. Are you saying the boxes haven't shrunk? Also, you have to shrink them more and more and more, you have to have all of them equipped. If you only have the main thing equipped, it's only going to shrink very minimally. You have to have all the additions to the greens reader as well. Closed again. Damn, these numbers are spot on too. He keep hitting close. All right, let's lock in here. We're gonna start ripping through some holes here. Feel free to ask whatever questions you want. Just really want to lock in. I got a couple holes here before this round ends, and I really want to make sure I take advantage of them because these were the birdie holes. I'll try to answer your questions as much as I can as well. Locked and loaded, baby. Sufficient slack and improved controller to manipulate the game to force it to behave. So one of the reasons why they did the access swing in 2K25 is to restrict people from creating and cheating. They wanted to eliminate that because it's much harder to do a straight up, straight down. No changes in color that I have seen, no. Up for 113. Slightly into. I'm going to use this back slope. Or I'm just going to go right at it. Choked shots, you got to test it out. I'm telling you, you got to test out choke shots. Guys, we're 7 subscribers away from 14,000. Help a brother out. Help a brother out. I know you guys want to see me hit 14,000 live on stream. Down 5, 233. 228. Just kind of trying to just play for par on this hole, to be honest. This hole is pretty gnarly. Stay, stay, stay! Appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub. I only know how to do straight up and down. I don't know how to use the curve swing. I can't make that happen. Yeah, it just takes some practice. All of us were not doing it. Just took a little bit of practice for us to get used to it, you know? We are locked and loaded now. Bang, another one. Build nerds, you should see me in NBA 2K. That's crazy build nerd stuff. What do you got here? Final hole. 19 under. Sitting in a pretty good spot. Par 5. Well, it's got to get up a little bit. Now settle. All right, eagle putt to finish. You got the 21 under after round 2. Clearly in the cut line. Come on, break. Right into that hole for an eagle finish. Bang. Let's go. 21 under. Right on in. We're hot. Not even thinking. Don't even care. Hot. We're locked. We're loaded. Appreciate the subs. 2 subs away from making our way. Come on now. I don't know what the leader's at, but we're chasing. We're chasing. We need 2 good rounds. Next 2 rounds, low win. Love that. Love that. So what do we shoot? 10 under on round 1, 11 under round 2. Well, I can pretty much drive this green. Hell yeah, I can drive this green. Come on, let's start off with a bang. Oof. There's 1. We're going to rip through this round. We're locked in. Round 4 pins are diabolical. I appreciate that heads up. We will slow down for round 4, but we're going to rip through round 1 or round 3 here. I'm pumped. Pumped. Locked. We're loaded. We're locked and loaded. I'm going to actually hit a choke tee shot here to make sure I hit this fairway. Bang. Bang, bang. If anyone struggles with correction with the magician build, what I like to do is I always just touch it just a little bit. I always just purposely draw it just a touch. Give it a try. I highly recommend. There's 2. Can we roll off a perfect 18? Can we roll off a perfect 18? Little pull, but pulls won't kill us. We can go right at this one. We can go right at this flag. Spin. There's 3. Come on. Keep it moving. We're hot now. I'm going to try to look at your questions here. I might be on the leaderboard this round. I don't know what's your gamer tag. I'll keep an eye out. I'm just locking in though. Up to 170 is the number, but I really want to hit it like 160. Perfect. Let's go. Forget 18. Let's go for 20. I love it. There's 4. Cooper PW. He's in the chat. Number 3. 41 under. Love it. Getting a little action here. Getting a little FaceTime. I'm all for it. Well, let me... Oh, I gotta go. Sorry, I'm gonna change up the music real quick. Come on, baby. There's 5. Come on, who's counting? We're ripping right now. What's the course record? Might be the most locked in I've been. Gotta keep it up. Gotta stay locked in. A 5, 232. Just gonna run out just a touch. Oh, it's an underswing. Damn it, it's going to be short. Right on line, too. Hey, that's 6. Will you ever do an EA Masters Level 60 update video for your bags and skills? I don't really play EA too much anymore because I think this game is better than EA. So I don't really... plus, I think that game's servers are going to get taken off probably next year, when college football really takes off in the next month. I mean, it's already been taken off, but the new game comes out soon. So I really think they're going to take the servers off and they're going to cut the funding for that like they did the previous games. Absolute stripe show right now. There's another one. Climbing the boards here. 7 under through 7. Up 10, 133. Oh, I hit it slightly closed. I really wanted to hold out there. Let's go! Let's go! 8 under through 8. Turn off the Crotus. Hey, I put out videos to help you guys out. That's all that I care about. If it helped you shoot that, you're the one who has to play it at the end of the day. Oh, let's go. That's a tough drive. Get over that bunker. Let's go. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I give the best build to somebody. At the end of the day, the person has to use it. I have to use it. There really is no perfect recipe. You still have to play the game, which is why this game is so great. Come on. Come on. Be the number. Be the number. Woo! We are locked and loaded. I'm gonna have to clip that front nine. That front nine was perfect. Perfect. Should run up just short of the green. Okay, that's okay. I don't mind chipping from back here. Got so many shot types now. Wow, and I absolutely spoiled it. Oh, with a bad... Damn. All right, we can still make it. Yeah, and that was stupid on my part. It's an underswing too. Oh, the streak is over. Slip of the finger on the... Oh no, I did. The winds definitely, make a difference. The big thing is though, like, you can set the course up so that way it doesn't have to be like 25-mile-an-hour winds though. I think when you're playing like the 25-mile-an-hour winds, it's kind of absurd. Oh wow, that is such an unlucky bounce. Back-to-back pars. Damn. Man, what a front nine though. A lot of circles. 2 easy holes on pars too. Probably should have laid back on that hole. But what are you going to do about it? Got to carry it. Damn. Couple bad breaks here down the stretch. Couple bad breaks here down the stretch cost me a couple strokes, but you know what? I mean, we're 9 under through 11. But a chance at 12 here? I mean, 10 under? 10 under through 12? I mean, we can throw in a 16 or 17 under. That'd be ideal. Nice little choked approach here. Should be real good. We're hot again. Kick it off again. People also don't get the game coming around and changing to allow the incomplete swing as always happened in every game of the franchise. It's like the last 4 weeks of the last game. Yeah, they're always trying to improve it. Telling you guys, don't sleep on the choked. If you have not used the choked approach, don't be like me and ignore it for the first part of season 2. Just go try it. Go give it a whirl. The points are bigger, aren't they? They're about double this, not double the size. Probably, I'm gonna measure it all out and put it out in video. But I'd say it's back to where it was in the previous game, the previous season. I would say the little perfect spots are where it was last season for Masters level. It's like the pro, it's like moving the pro down to pro. Come on, come on! All right, 13 under. Couple holes here left to play. Are all the wedges affected by wind and lies similar to long irons and woods? The answer to that is no. The higher you hit it, the more affected they are to wind. The lower you hit it, the less affected they are to wind. But I would just check out my wind video. Kind of covers everything. Also, the spinner is unaffected by the wind if you hit that shot. Anyone see the new Mission Impossible movie? I gotta go check it out. I love Mission Impossible movies. Break, break, break. What flight? CCA. They're probably 1.5 to 7 times. Yeah, polling points. He's bigger than just an eye test. Yeah, I definitely agree. I haven't done the full percentages, but that I'll try to get that video out for you guys next week. Tomorrow, my greenskeeper build will be dropped. If anybody likes greenskeepers. But polling points is always right there. Long time subscriber. Been around since the 100 subscriber days. Come a long way since those days, polling points. Did we hit the 14,000? Two subscribers short. Oh. What a round. 14 under. What a round. When did you start? When did I start what? Today? 5 o'clock? What division did I start in? I started in CCA. I'm still in CCA. All right, last round. Here we go. When did I start my YouTube? Oh, when 2020 PGA Tour 2K21 came out. So 6 years ago? 6 years ago. 2019? Yeah, right when that game, I started a channel. Somebody on TGC scored today had a great tip about using the green book as a guide to judge the wind because you can see how far left or right pins is actual. Oh. I have not thought about that. Can we do it again? Oh yeah, you just got to stick with it. Stay consistent with it. That's what it's all about. You got to stay consistent with I'm going to be in this damn crazy lie again. Not much I could do out of that one. All right, we got to just try to get a bogey here. All right, now we can try to get a bogey here. What an absolute collapse. Couldn't see anything there. I'm trying to get a double bogey here. Probably should have just played it safe because I couldn't see anything there. It's all right. It happens. Yeah, I mean, this isn't my full-time job, so I make videos on Wednesdays for you guys live on stream, and then outside of that, I do it in my free time. So you just gotta, you know, find time if you want to be consistent at it. All right, let's get one shot here. One shot back after that stupid hiccup that we had there. I don't know what the leader's at, but I don't think we're going to be chasing the leader. You can see what the leader's at. Let's see, CCA. Someone's probably... After 2 rounds, someone was 31 under already. So definitely not catching any leaders today, that's for sure. But hey, we're going to post a good number. Finish strong here. Stay, 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 stay. Let's go. Oh, the worthless power pick. I never even remember that. I have it. To be honest, I just totally forget that I have that thing. It's literally worthless. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of people out there who are already making, like, watch me, MyCareer mode stuff, where I think there's a lot of people in the community who don't really want that stuff, and they just, well, I mean, you guys can tell me. I do this on Wednesdays to answer your guys' questions, not so much for you guys to just watch me play the game. But I think the reason why I started my channel the way I did it is because, you know, I feel like most people want information to help them get better at the game. They don't really just want, you know, watch another person play a MyCareer mode. No. It's alright, it's a par 5. Sometimes you just hit a bad power drive and it goes in the tall stuff. My controller's gonna die. There we go. Now it's not. Bang. Yeah, Apex, he's a good guy. He's funny. He's hilarious. I agree with that. Sending gifts. Look at that. Thank you for the gifted. All I look for is a community that supports each other. That's all that it really matters. Bang. Appreciate that, Elder. Gameplay. If you guys, and no, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of the community here. And as always, I make these videos for you guys. If there's ever a video that you guys want, just throw it in the comment section somewhere. And I will do my best to make it happen. Just a reminder, I will not be around next week. There'll be some videos coming out on the channel, but I will not be around next Wednesday. I got some time off that I'm going to be taking, so but I will be back the following week. I haven't even been paying attention, but outside of getting stuck on that lip, I think we're ripping again. Yeah, polling points spot on. Spot on. It's all about finding your niche. It's how you make it on YouTube. The thing is, I was lucky enough to start a YouTube channel before it became the cool thing to do. So it's interesting to see where it all is going now. I mean, even for this game, it was very competitive to try to get some videos out. There's just so many people putting out videos. Even some of the pro level players who are like the top 100 level players are putting out videos now. So it's just, which is great, you know. More information is never a bad thing. Unless it's false information. All right, we're going to chip this bad boy in right here. Nope. Damn, I rushed that. It's all right, it's good par. True Sim is my thing. Extreme conditions. Kendall's going to play too. Cool. Just finishing this up, Jimmy, and then what do we got? We're on hole 9. I got 9 holes, so 10 minutes. 6:45. Then we're going to hop on NBA 2K. All right, we're going to lay back this time. See if I should have laid back this. I mean, you can hit it all the way to the back there, and it's really not a problem, but... Take it on down the hill. Come on down. Yeah, I definitely probably could have just laid up on that all 3 rounds. No, I still got a par. Slightly closed. Welcome to the clubhouse crew, Holy. Enjoy the emojis. I don't really make the clubhouse crew very expensive just because I want you guys to enjoy those emojis, but I do this for fun. I don't do this so much to, you know, make a bunch of money. This isn't my full-time job, so I just want you guys to just be part of the community and enjoy enjoy the videos. Stay up. All right, we got to finish strong here. Finish strong. If I can get, I got 7 holes left. If I can get to 45, I think I'd be pretty pumped with a 45. Don't hit that lip. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Stay. Should run all the way back there if I remember. All right, we're going to get 1 here, hopefully. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Damn. That's so close. All right, there's 1. We got 4 more 6 holes to play. I want to get to 45 under. I think that'd be a really good spot to finish out. Right at it. Hole in 1 live on camera? No, it's short. Stay. Oh. Let's go. Come on. Did you test how lies affect choke shots versus regular shots? Been having some wonky things happen. Choke shot lie. I have not. I want to do a full thing on choke shots. I tested it out early on in season 1, but really there was no choke shots. Was pretty much, I think they had their settings wrong or whatever, but it really was very similar to just regular shots. Everything was the same, and you really didn't get that much of a benefit. But now that I'm seeing the benefits of choke shots, whether they've increased the choke shot forgiveness windows, I want to see the differences. Got to draw just a touch. Jimmy, how many we got running? Let's go. Bang. Is that 43? Said I want to get to 45. Got something in my eye. 43. I need 2 more. We got a par 5 finishing hole. I think it's going to be into the wind, though. Screwed up last round. Bad shot. 45 through 3 rounds. Ended up at 51. You're going to be higher than me. I don't think I can get to 51, obviously. That's a heck of a round playing, though. I push it. No. Damn. Good distance, too. Maybe we can drop this one in. Come on, break. Just a touch more. Ah. Sounds good. Definitely. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if you've played the challenge, the Charles Schwab challenge. But I was playing that earlier, and I was getting some really weird lies and or putts. So it could just be course, maybe. Oh, I hit closed. I'm not gonna take the speed slot. It could just be the course. It could be like a glitch within the course. Let's go. Bang. Final 2 holes. If you got any last questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. And then we're going to play some NBA 2K with the crew. If you guys want to see that, I can stay on stream, but I know most of you guys are here for the golf. Choke shot definitely flies through the wind much better. I feel like they should just get rid of the knockdown because the choke shot does the knockdown and it's just more forgiving. A-Bomb wants to watch A-Bomb. Go practice your Apex. I need my partner to... Oh, no! Don't go in the bunker. Actually, go in the bunker. That'd be better. Damn. I don't think I'm going to be able to... I don't think I'm going to be able to get a 3-wood there. Is there a recovery 3-wood? No, there isn't. Screw it. Let's try. Oh, almost. What are my options here? I can hit a full pitch shot. Let's finish out with the bird here. Then we'll... This has been pretty good. I got nuclear there for a little bit. Cooled off a little bit. Finished weak. Very weak. Hey, that's great 4 rounds, though. Absolutely great 4 rounds. Honestly, course was pretty tough. Pretty tough course there. That was good. Good stuff. Wish you had the knockdown wedges. Knockdown on wedges and short irons where it's really low ball flight. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That would be very good. All right, on to NBA 2K. Feel free to sit back, relax, and watch some basketball if you want. GG's. Appreciate you all hopping in. Let's see. All right. What up, Jimmy? Granville Holy, appreciate you guys watching. What's my favorite part of this game? My favorite part of this game? It's a good question. I would say the multiplayer aspect always is my favorite part of any PGA game. The fact is that you can play in so many. They did such a good job of creating so many different game modes to play, where previously it wasn't that way. I think they've done really good stuff with that. "2K17 is the best 2K ever in my opinion. If you're talking about NBA 2K, I really like 2K20. 2K21 was my favorite, but yeah, I would agree it's right there. Quick question, supply plays. I'm using Sapphire 2K Club. Should I change them or doesn't it matter? You should definitely upgrade them. You guys are ready? All right. Let me walk over to the rec. Okay. I got a bunch of VC I gotta spend. I have no free throw. Maybe I should put some free throw. Yeah, I'm still offline, so just give me a sec. I'll come join you. Yeah, 18 was really bad. GB Whacker guy is definitely right, though. You definitely want to get to the Amethyst level if you can. We're going to, what we're going to do, we're going to turn on, you guys won't be able to hear that if I do it that way. All right, I'm by the door whenever you guys are ready. You hate how expensive they made it to upgrade your player. Now 2K are professionals and turning a great game into money grab. Yeah, spot on. That's why I think when I spoke to them at the early release event that they had for us for PGA, I talked to them exclusively about that because I made it very sound like, hey, I hate what NBA 2K does about all of the money that it costs for builds. You can't edit any builds. The moment you spend it, you're locked in, you're loaded. It's kind of BS. And they were like, yeah, I completely agree. And then everything was good. And then the day of like the worldwide launch, it all just went to crap because they charged an arm and a leg for everything. And they cut the VC earnings down. And now they've walked it back, which is really good. But NBA should really take notes from what PGA has done. You shouldn't, like, builds are always ever growing. Like, they're always updating. Like, there should be a respecking ability to respec a build. Go hoop in real life. It's almost 7 o'clock. Oh, gotcha. Probably playing indoor. Cool. All right. Let's hoop. Jalen Brunson. How about them Pacers? Oh, do we have an AI? One guy quit. Am I at center? 6'8" center quit. 99 defensive rebound. AI, go get him. Good steal. Oh, how do we not get that? Pass. Did our other guy just quit? No, it's somebody else. My guy's quitting. Everybody's quitting. It's also a problem with this game. Everybody quits in this game. Bet you. Oh, there's only one person left. You better believe it. NBA 2K is my secondary game. This is an older build, so it's not fully maxed out, but yeah. I run with my crew. We got our guard. Got a shooting guard. I play center. I have a center and I have a point guard, depending on who we got playing. I play a lot of football. I used to play a lot of football too, but college football is really good. I don't play Madden. Apex Legends is probably the game I play the most outside of PGA. I used to run a little with Pretty Boy Fredo, and that's dope. I think the 2K games are pretty good. I mean, why would you fall for that? When I was already guarding the hoop. Looks like we got another quitter. Yeah. Well, they can't be. They have an AI. Yeah, I'm usually we have a good guard, Jimmy, who's playing here at number 21. He's a good, really good player. So I let him run the show, and then the problem is when you're playing with randos, when you're playing with randoms online, you really need a good point guard and a good center. So that's why I usually run the center and he runs the point guard. Would I ever be down to hop on 2K24 and run? I have a few 99s. I don't have that downloaded anymore. I only have this version of 2K. We make the extra pass around here. Not that it matters because these guys shot Jimmy. Shot. Good shit, Kendall. Look like the Celtics missing open shots. Hey! Ooh. Slightly late. All right, slightly late. I was setting my teammate up for a nice dunk there. That's what I was doing. Hacking. Wide open. Throw it to your man. Max effort. Duh. Hey, yo! Easy buckets. Get out! Ran a 6'9" last year, max wingspan, high vert strength. It's one of my favorite builds I've done. Do you still play this one, Cooper, or do you not? Nice. Got the lead here. Let's go. You think the Thunder... Oh, I got that. Contested. Go ahead, Kendall. Yeah. I don't know how, it's something about, your guys' genes that you guys get all these slightly earlys and slightly lates. Because I ain't getting none of those this entire damn time we've ever played. I don't know why my guy keeps guarding the AI. You too, GB. Good shit, Kendall. Did at the beginning of the year, I have glass cleaning lock, something like that. Just got on wreck. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Let's go. Yeah, the shooting in this game, it definitely, like, I still struggle with it a little bit. But definitely a little bit of a struggle. You could definitely get used to it. It's all about the problem is, like, my jump shot from last 2K I was so good with. And it was I only needed a 73 overall to hit it. And now I needed an 85 overall. So I must have known something before previously, because my jump shot was no longer available for me for the build that I was making. We are dominating though. 7 boards, not even halftime yet. Wow, contested too. I didn't know which way you're going, so I didn't know which way to. I was waiting for you to take one more step so I could roll. Yeah, I used to like my team, but it just comes you just hit a point where, like, people just pay so much money to keep their team. Like, I loved my team of college football, the new football game. But I got to a point where everyone was just dropping hundreds of dollars on their team, and I just wasn't playing enough to compete with the same teams. I was at a disadvantage every time. This guy's just getting easy dunks. I know. Why is he not playing any defense? Oh, we have an AI on our team. You know that? Our other guard. Yeah. Let's go. I wish 2K would do what they did with 3-click and make it easy. Yeah, I just don't understand why they like changed the shot meter this year. I thought that was unnecessary. I think they just did too much. They had a really good game in 2K21, and they didn't really need to do too much to it. I kind of don't like. I kind of miss the pie charts. I definitely miss pie charts. I think the whole create your own build type of thing, it's all just ends up being, I don't know. I just think there's just a lot of glitching. But the badges, I just think They do too much with them. They need to simplify the badges. There's too many of the same badges every year. Doing the same things, but different things, but not actually working. Like a bronze does better than a silver sometimes. I think there's just too much of it. Yeah. They just needed to solidify the park, solidify the game modes. They really need better servers, to be honest. The reason why rhythm shooting is a thing is because they haven't been able to figure out how to get rid of the lagging in this, which is crazy to think that. I don't know. I was just trying to hold two guys under the paint. All right, 6 and 10 and 2 at half. 1 turnover, 3 for 5. My guy's got 0 points. Not too shabby. Yeah, Ma Kachada YouTube, absolute trash. This guy just likes dancing too much. Is that the AI? No, I'll switch with him. It's okay. I'll switch with him. He just stands there and hits threes. It's not like he does anything crazy. Oh, it's because I don't have my perimeter defense up yet. I was like, how is that not contested? I was one arm away from him. Oh, my fault. I was trying to get out of his way so he can do that. Yeah, definitely a monopoly with the basketball game. Completely agree on that. Think they're gonna throw it to the AI? Too late now. Oh, of course I would smack it away and not do that. That's so dumb. I hate that animation that they added into the game. Yeah, I feel like Mike Wang would always just tweet things like doing these things and then none of them actually happened, or they were just actually complete opposite things. Or like Mike Wang did one thing and then 2 things broke instead. We gonna let 2 guys beat us? Let's go. Got it. Yeah, it's also been interesting. Like the patch notes for NBA 2K, they used to be so detailed, and then I feel like they've gotten. I don't know how they are anymore. I haven't really looked at them recently, but they used to be so detailed, and now then they're just like kind of basic. I mean, even PGA kind of does that too, and I've kind of like talked to the people who we know about it. Like they'll send us the patch notes to give to you guys through like a video, but they don't just like openly put it out there for everybody. Hey, you gotta drive on this guy, Jimmy. Because the AI is gonna be up with me the entire time. And he can't get around my pick. So if you're gonna have a step and just take it. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get that guy out at the 3-point line, so I just risked it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go. Oh, shit. It's our ball. It's our ball. No, it's okay. I'm all for it. We're up. I mean, we're up 15. Call for it? Oh, no, you can't. It's the other guy. Oh, I hit circle. Square. I meant circle. Good move, Kendall. Oh, I was just a second too slow. Here, come on. I got you. He's going to Euro step. I gotta change my emotes. I changed my emotes. I feel like that's because they don't know how severe the changes are going to be until a mass amounts of people actually do it. You know, a mass amounts of people actually play. It's like they didn't know how bad the VC earning for PGA was going to be until all those people started completing 99 overall builds in 9 hours. tight coverage. I hate random people, man. I really hate randos. Why they gotta be so dumb? Can't they just let the AI just shoot wide open shots? Now he doesn't want to play defense? I had to get out of the paint. Yeah, I mean, like, I know the PGA guys, HB Studios, is based out of this small fishing town in Nova Scotia, Canada. So, like, they just don't have the resources and the size of the people to do it. Yeah, it's all good. Playing against the AI is always so fun. Let's go. Cleaning up the boards over here. Big boards. That's what he gets. Ooh, I almost got that board too. Steal that. Oh yeah, let's go. They're harassing him. Keep coming, Kendall. Ah, there it is. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Catching bodies out here, Jimmy. That's what's going on. Just patting my... Oh, wow. AI just... Steal that, Jimmy. I need one rebound. I know I'm out here catching bodies. Hey, we're all catching bodies out here. Damn. Didn't even make it. I can't shoot it. It won't let me shoot. It won't let me shoot. Damn, it would not let me shoot the ball. Jimmy's calling plays out here. Good pass. Good wrap. I'm gonna be one rebound short. This guy about to foul out too. Let's go! Got the 20th rebound. Let's go. All right, I'm going to wrap up this stream here. I will catch you all later. Thanks for watching. I will not be around next Wednesday, but there will be videos, so check those out. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a good night.